Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on the mat today for another amazing practice. Today we have a 30-minute minimal cues bedtime yoga flow. So this will be a predominantly seated flow. There will be some down dog and a low lunge pose thrown in there, but this will be primarily used to wind down for bed, before bed, in bed if you want to as well. And we will start seated, either cross-legged or on your heels as I am at the center of the mat, getting ready for this practice. Again, it is a minimal cues class, so you will need to have some basic understanding of the positions themselves. But we'll go ahead and crawl the right fingers out, left hand to the top of the head for easy pose, neck side stretch. Changing sides, left hand down, right hand to the top of the head. Before making our way into our wide child's pose, Prasarita Balasana. And coming up into our tabletop pose, optional cat-cows. And moving to our cat-cow pose with leg to side, we will be putting our right foot forward, heel on the edge of the mat, right toes pointing to the right. Bitalasana, Marjaryasana with leg to side. Continuing that cat and cow. And revolving this pose, left hand down below, right hand opening up to the sky, stacking shoulders. Before coming down and switching sides. Left leg out, left heel right near the edge of the mat, left toes pointing to the left, to continue the cat and cow. And again, revolving with right hand on the mat, left hand towards the sky. holding that for just another round of breath before making your way into puppy dog pose, Utthana Shishasana. Arms straight or hands at prayer behind the neck. And coming up into our downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And left leg kicking up and back to swing forward into our low lunge pose, Anjaneyasana. And we'll be going for that quad stretch, bending that right foot towards your bottom before grabbing your ankle. For Parivrtta Anjaneyasana Variation 1, revolved low lunge pose, Variation 1. Before making our way back into our downward facing dog. And for a low lunge on the opposite side, right leg up and back before coming forward in between your hands. And again for that quad stretch, reaching back, grabbing the left ankle with the right hand. Before making our way into Sleeping Swan Pose, Kapotasana 2, right leg forward. And rolling on your bottom, I'm moving just for the camera, but moving to our head to knee pose, Janu Sirsasana. Left leg extended out, right leg folded in, and folding over the left leg. Before coming to our half cow face pose, left leg straight, right knee stacking over left knee for our Ardha Gomukhasana variation. Forward bend if you'd like. And throwing in some seated windshield wipers. Give those hip sockets a little bit of a break. Release that lower back a little bit. Nice and slow. Full 60 seconds here. And making our way into our deer pose, left leg forward, right leg to the side. From Mirigasana, deer pose. And making our way back into downward facing dog, relaxing here, 45 seconds. And our sleeping swan pose, Kapotasana 2 on the other side, left leg forward. And just rolling back onto your bottom for head to knee pose, right leg extended out, left leg in, folding over that right leg. And for our half cow face on the other side, right leg straight, left knee stacking over right. And going for the windshield wiper legs again. Another full 60 seconds here, taking it nice and slow. And making our way into deer pose once again. Opposite side with your right leg forward, left leg to the side. And making our way down for a quick bridge pose, counter pose, Setubandha Sarvangasana. Feeling free to stay here a little bit longer or moving into happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. And coming down for our half wind release pose, right leg extending out, left leg staying in for Ardha Pavanmuktasana. Our half wind release pose. And coming into the twist of your choice, right leg dragging over the right side of the body. And coming up, we'll bring our feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. 60 seconds here. And moving to our half wind release pose on the other side, right leg coming in, left leg staying out. And again, the spinal twist of your choice, right leg coming over to the left. Coming back to our reclined bound angle pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. Again, a full 60 seconds here. And making our way into banana pose, feet to the right, hips to the left, arms and upper body to the right. And we'll go ahead and switch sides for our banana pose. Legs to the left, hips to the right, arms, upper body, and head to the left. And making our way into our final resting pose, Shavasana. 3 full minutes here, or pause and hang out as long as you'd like. Otherwise, I will call you back when it's time to finish. And finishing up our practice here, wiggling fingers and toes, or just drifting off into sleep. Hope you enjoyed this practice. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.